This is Be More Lifestyle.
Jason Levin believes in the power of authentic relationships to transform careers. His latest book taps into the power of networking. Jason, welcome to the show. How are you?
I am so well, Mark. It's great to be here. Great to be in Baltimore.
Hey, man, I love it because we have like you say, a real relationship, and it leads to this. So why did you write this book?
I wrote this book because during the pandemic, we were not connected to our people. We couldn't see our family, we couldn't see our friends. And I was always fascinated by the concept of, we say keep in touch, and yet we don't. And so I said, well, why don't we try? And so I went down this wonderful path of research and uncovered, what's behind this whole notion of why we don't keep in touch.
And I will say, Jason, you do keep in touch. Just got a card from you. Appreciate you. Now, what do people get wrong about networking?
I think what people get wrong about networking is they think it's some transactional experience or some salesy thing where they have to act like someone they're not. And so what really people want is a genuine human being to listen, to care, and to remember the good things about them. So that's what people get wrong about networking.
And why is keeping in touch so hard? It just seems like it's harder than it should be.
Yes, and I think now, in this, hybrid or virtual world that we're living in, it's hard to know where people are and what technology to use. And often we hold ourselves back. We hold ourselves back. We say nobody remembers us and nobody really cares about the memories we have. So a lot of it is also in our heads on why we don't keep in touch.
So Jason, talk to us about how important it is to do that, keeping in touch as far as your career goes.
So often people talk about how important it is to have gratitude in your life, the things you're thankful for. Why not bring that to the people that have helped you along your career? Because the one thing that we know and the studies show is that having a network helps you find a job, get a mentor, get a promotion, land a new client. It's the people that you've worked with over the years that have already trusted you. And so that's why having a healthy network is so important to your career and why keeping in touch is the engine inside.
And so speaking of keeping in touch, how do we keep in touch with you? How can people get your book? How can people find out more about you?
My website is readysetlaunch.net, and they can find my book on Amazon or Audible.
So Jason, real quick as we wrap things up, you're at a setting, might be a business lunch or whatever, you meet somebody. When is the window you really need to get in contact with that person that you met that you said you're going to get your information to?
Yeah, so after people read Relationships to Infinity, The Art and Science of Keeping in Touch, the important piece in all of this is owning the follow-up. So you say you're going to do something, then you can act on that. And it can be an email, it can be a connection on LinkedIn, but actually commit to doing what you say you're going to do.
That one hurt, no? Jason, thanks so much. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, Mark. Thank you again.
Awesome. Good information. Hey, it's almost spring and Mother Nature